Hey there, author CJ Anaya here. Welcome again to Author Journey. I'm super excited to make this video for you today. I'm glad that you're here also because that means that you're writing and you're trying to get your work out there, and I'm super excited for you. So another question that I wanted to answer today, I just got this question actually yesterday on Quora. I don't know if you've heard of Quora, but it's a great site for answering all sorts of questions and getting tons of information. I had a Jamie Larson ask me, what are some great ways to promote your Amazon Kindle self-published book? There are tons of great ways to promote them. This would be a really long video if I went over all of them in detail. So I'll just go over a few that I think really are important. And the number one way to promote your Amazon book, your self-published book, or any book for that matter, whether you're traditionally published or not, is to promote it to your mailing list, which essentially means you need to have one. So for those of you who have no idea what a mailing list is, a lot of authors will have a newsletter that they send out maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, where they connect with their readers. They get people to subscribe to the newsletter, and they share either new release information, like if an author is launching a new book, they're going to share information about that to these readers who they've gained a relationship with and they've gained some trust with. And especially when you're, if you're an author writing a series and those people are waiting for that third book or that fifth book or however many books you have in the series, it's so great to be able to have a built-in audience of subscribers, of readers, of fans and friends, people who you've developed this relationship with along your author journey, who you can contact immediately and say, hey, this book is coming out, I don't know, in June or July or whenever your launch date is, so that they know about it. And the fun thing about newsletters is that you can put in little excerpts of your book before it gets published so that people can read a little bit, they can get excited. You can do fun giveaways. I really like to do giveaways for paperback books. And sometimes if you want to pre-order, put your book on pre-order, which is a feature that you have on Amazon and a lot of other sites where you can publish your book like Barnes & Noble. You can say, hey, if you go pre-order the book, everyone will get a paperback copy of this. Or if you just want to say, go pre-order the book and then you can enter a giveaway. There are a lot of things that you can do that are a lot of fun when it comes to promoting your book and launching your book or putting your books on sale. And that's all because you have an email list, a newsletter with lots of people subscribed. At the moment, I think I have about 14,000 people on my mailing list. That's not to say that everybody always opens the email that I send, but I do have people that are there connecting with me pretty consistently. And I built that up I haven't been doing this for very long as far as the email stuff goes. I've been an author for a while, but learning how to do all this, that's a different side of the brain when it comes to having an author business, because you've got the creative side and you're writing and you're learning how to write and you're perfecting your craft in that way. But then you have to put your business hat on, and some people are just so scared of that, and I was so scared of that for so long because I was just like, I just want to write. I don't want to have to worry about the promoting side of it. That's just another headache that I have to handle. But as I started learning how to build that platform and how to get subscribers to my mailing list, I realized that I like marketing. I didn't know that about myself. I realized that I like learning new programs and new platforms and new things like that. And I really have a head for it. So even though the idea of building a mailing list may be really intimidating, it's not, I promise. And I would actually direct you to a guy named Nick Stevenson. He has an online course that's amazing. He also has a book out called Reader Magnets, and it teaches you how to use reader magnets to get people to sign up for your mailing list. And there are a lot of other great authors out there and great marketers out there who can teach you the art of building a mailing list, finding your people, your tribe, really, your writer tribe, to come to you and to subscribe, which is really beneficial because then, you could just send that email out and people know right away. So, which is a heck of a lot better than, trying to keep track of who bought what on Amazon, which is impossible. You don't know who bought your books on Amazon. So even though all that traffic is going to Amazon and there's tons of it there, it just makes so much more sense to have that built-in audience because you can't collect anybody's email address on Amazon. So this is a great way to keep in touch with the people who find you and love your books. So I'm going to put a link in the bottom that will direct you to Nick's Reader Magnet book. It's free. It is an affiliate link, but I mean, it's a free book, so mainly I just get credit for sending you his way, so I want to be transparent about that. But you can also get it on Amazon or any other platform for free, I'm pretty sure. But what's great about getting it through this link is that you can get on his mailing list, which I highly recommend you do. And then you can start getting all of these emails that will teach you quite a bit about building an email list. It will teach you about writing books. It will teach you how to connect with readers and how to build relationships. And he's just a stellar guy anyway. So I think that you guys will enjoy that. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I'll leave that link there and a few other links below to help you, give you some resources that you can check out if you feel like it. And I'm looking at my notes here. If I'm looking over here, it's because I've got notes, because without them I would be lost. I would be scattered. Okay, another way that you can promote, and it ties in with newsletters and building an email list, is by collaborating with other authors, because hopefully you're going to surround yourself with like-minded people. The key to success there is finding your people and surrounding yourself with them. So find people on Facebook, find other Facebook groups where there are authors building mailing lists, and you can swap your audiences. So let's say that, since I write urban fantasy, young adult urban fantasy, it would make sense for me to connect with authors who also write in that genre, because that means that's who their audience is, and their audience is who I want to tap into. So what I would do is I would contact them and say, hey, I would love to do a swap. I'll promote your free book or your 99-cent book, and you can promote mine on this day. And you just switch around. And so let's say that they have, 10,000 subscribers, then you're able to reach their audience, and most likely, they probably won't be on yours. And then that person is able to reach your audience. And in that sense, you can find so many more readers, you can broaden your audience, you can broaden your scope, and these people are voracious readers. There's tons of them out there. There are people who don't like to read, but people who are on mailing lists, they do like to read. They're looking for free books, they're looking for discount books, they're looking for new authors to follow. And the great thing about collaborating is that it's an atmosphere where you're not competing against each other. You're not cutthroat and you're not fighting to be seen with all of the authors that you're around. Instead, you're collaborating in it, and especially in the indie world, it's a sense of camaraderie. It's a sense of helping one another. That karma will come back to either bite you in the butt, help you, or hinder you. And so when you can give and share and promote other people's works, they promote yours, and it's just a wonderful working relationship. So newsletter swaps are super good. You can even get into promotions, huge promotions where they'll have like 20 books that are all being given away for free, 20 ebooks, something like that. And it's a fun promotion where a lot of different authors get together and collaborate. And then you're reaching all of their audiences, because every single author agrees to promote the giveaway or the promotion, whatever special thing it is that you guys are doing. They'll promote this particular giveaway to their entire audience. So let's say you have 20 authors and each author has a minimum of 5,000, or even just 500. At least you're reaching 500, times that by 20, and you have considerably broadened your reach, and those people will hear about you and they'll see your free book and maybe they'll try it, So that is a really fun, perfect way to promote your books that are on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, because not everybody shops on Amazon. Shocking, I know, but it's true. So it's a great way to broaden your reach and get those books out there. Another thing I wanted to go over is the idea of a perma-free book. Now, before, some authors that are listening to this are going to be like, oh yeah, been there, done that, I got it. As some of you who are just starting out, I can hear that collective gasp. I can hear you go, what do you mean perma-free? I've spent hours, months, possibly even years. I don't know what your process is, but I've spent so much time on this book, there's no way I'm giving it away for free, permanently or otherwise. But that's where I need you to kind of divorce yourself from the idea that, oh, I created this is my baby. Obviously it is. And so that creative half of you is going, I can't give it away for free. But I need you to put on your business hat and think about the fact that any good business, most businesses are giving out samples. Most businesses are giving out free services so that people will try what they have to offer and then come back for more. And that's essentially what perma-free books are. They're a way to not only get people to subscribe to your email list, because you can put a little link in your free book that will direct them to that opt-in form or that opportunity to subscribe to your book. But it's also a great way for them to just try your particular brand of writing, try your style, your voice, and they may love it and they may love you. And I have found so many enthusiastic readers who have gotten a hold of my perma-free books, and then they've just finished the entire series. And perma-free books, they work really well with a series. You can gain a lot of traction with that. So let's say that, for example, I wrote the Healer series. It's a young adult romantic fantasy, and it's steeped in mythology, in Japanese mythology. I love Japanese mythology. And I have 4 books in the series, but the first one, which is called The Healer, is free. And I make it free on every platform that I can. I think there are a few Amazon stores in different countries that still haven't made it free yet. That's a work in progress. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. You just never know who you're going to get with customer service. But for the most part, people can access that book for free on Amazon, and they can try it out. They can see if they like my writing style. They can see if they like the plot. They can see if they like where the book is going, and then if they really do like it, then they can decide to continue on. So they have that sample there, and then they can continue on with the series. And I've gotten so many people who may not have otherwise bought it, just because when you're buying books, you have to be selective. You've got a budget, you know. Some people have like a $10 budget a month. I don't know, but most people aren't spending a ton of money on books if they're on a fixed income, but they may love to read, so free books are the way to go for them. And anybody who otherwise wouldn't have gotten that book, they're more likely to grab it if it's free. And that's great too. So I would go that route, and I would definitely consider, especially for nonfiction, if you've got a self-help book, even if it's not in a series, that's okay too. You know, just giving that out for free is a great way to get people to sign up for your mailing list and to get known, to be heard. So I've got a red dot flashing on my recording thing. Okay, I think it's still working. Struggles. So I'll put some links, and I've actually written articles about perma-free books and things like that on my blog. So I'll put those resources down there so that you can check all of that out. And then one more thing I just want to say, just as far as promotions go, a lot of times you really have to enter or fill out a lot of forms for different sites that will do promotions for you. So you're constantly like writing your book down, filling in the blurb, filling in the link to the book, and that can get really time consuming when you go to different sites and try to do different promotions for free books. And there's actually a tool that I've used before that is super good. It's called the K-Optimizer, and what it does is it submits your information to all of these different promotional sites for you. So you just have to enter it in once, and then it will send it to just tons of websites, and that is really helpful. So if you have a free book and you want to send all of that information out, you have a free promotion going on, you can send it literally just with a click of a button to all of these different groups. And I will also put that link down there so that you can check out the K-Optimizer. That's an affiliate link. It's like a monthly subscription. I think it's like $19 a month. So if you just wanted to use it once, totally cool, just to check it out and see how that goes for you. And then if you do a ton of promotions, that may save you a lot of time, and then it's only $19 a month. So, but I did want to be transparent about that. I don't ever promote things that I haven't tried and that I don't think are just awesome. And I know that you can do press releases with it too. It will send it to places where you can send, places that publicize press releases about new books. So for sure, take a look at all that stuff that I'm going to provide you, all those resources. And And then that's it for now. There are tons of other things that you can do, but just to skim over, or at least go over some of the ones that I think are super important. And I hope that this was helpful. Comment below if it was. Comment below if you have other ideas that you'd like to share as far as promoting books goes. Like, subscribe, and thanks for sticking around for this longer tutorial. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.